shall give a short discourse. So this discourse was given to Anathapindika. So Anathapindika was the chief supporter of the Buddha. So once the Buddha once the Buddha told Anathapindika that giving alms food to the Sangha together with the Buddha is very meritorious. So this discourse was given to Anathapindika. Once the Buddha told Anathapindika that alms food given to the Sangha together with the Buddha is very meritorious. But more meritorious than such alms, giving of alms, is a building of a monastery for the Sangha. Then the Buddha keep on explaining to the Anathapindika, more meritorious than building a monastery is seeking refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Sangha. Then the Buddha said again, more meritorious than seeking refuge is the observance of the 5 precepts. Then it's not enough to observe the 5 precepts. The Buddha keep on saying, more meritorious than such observance of 5 precepts is meditation on loving kindness, even for a brief movement, as brief as a snap of finger. Then finally, the Buddha said, the most meritorious of all is the development of insight knowledge that realizes the impermanent nature of the phenomena. So that insight or wisdom is noble, that will lead one to realizations, emancipation. So from this short discourse, we can see that the practice of the teaching begin with dana, or the practice of generosity. So this practice of generosity can be in any form. So although the Buddha said building of a monastery for the Sangha is more meritorious than giving of the alms food, anyone who can make a donations for constructions of monasteries is also deemed very meritorious. And even you can donate towards make any donation towards maintenance, repairs, upgrading of monasteries is also very meritorious. So it's not enough to do dana or practice generosity. Then more meritorious than this act of generosity is seeking refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. So when one has gone to the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha for refuge, then he becomes lay followers of the Buddha. So for man, it's known as Upasaka, for ladies known as upasika. So upasaka and upasikas are those who have gone to the Buddha Dhamma Sangha for refuge. So why we are called lay followers or upasaka, upasika. The text explains that is because one has drawn near to the triple land. For one draws near to the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha, thus one is a lay follower. So as a lay follower, then one must observe the 5 precepts. So more meritorious than seeking refuge is the observance of the 5 precepts. When it's not enough just to seek refuge. So one must also observe the 5 precepts. I'm sure everyone is very familiar with these 5 precepts. And it's also important that one must earn one's livelihood righteously, or the text says one must earn one's livelihood righteously in accordance with the Dharma, and then one also must have confidence or the teaching, must have the confidence in the teachings. So in one of these courses, it explains that only one is endowed with these 5 qualities. Then one is considered successful in seeking refuge of the Buddha Dhamma Sangha. So if one does not have these 5 qualities as a lay follower, then one is not successful in seeking a refuge. So what are these 5 qualities as a lay follower must have? So if you have these 5 qualities, then the text says, just like a white lotus-like lay followers, or red lotus-like lay followers. So as a lay followers who is morally disciplined, it means one has to observe the 5 precepts